Hey everybody, I wanted to give you another update. I've had some health news and it is affecting what I'm going to do as far as my eating. And that is that within the next month, I'm going to have to go in for a procedure to try to stop this arterial fibrillation in my heart. And it's called ablation. And they're going to have to go in with a heart catheter again, and they basically disable, burn, cauterize. I'm not sure exactly the right term there. Um, Nerves around the heart so that these electrical impulses that go in and cause extra heartbeats stop and aren't able to get through. And it should be a fairly low risk procedure. Anytime they do anything invasive, I guess there's risks of things. But, the main point that I wanted to make is I asked the cardiologist if there was anything I could be doing in the meantime to strengthen my heart, to improve my overall health and prognosis and all of that. And I was expecting him to say, like I had suggested, for example, if I were to commit to being on a stationary bike every day for some period of time. And don't you know, the one thing he came back with and said is that he just recently read a study that basically said that in overweight people, um, if you lose even small amounts of weight, it decreases the risk of complications and improves heart function. And he said, for someone like me, if I was to lose, 30, 40 pounds, and by the way, this particular cardiologist, I hadn't even discussed the fact that I was working to reduce my weight anyway. Obviously, it's really good that I've already lost 35 pounds from where I started based on what he's saying. But he's saying even from where he sees me now, obviously the more that I lose, the better it's going to be, and so that's caused me to have to really rethink and redouble and maybe accelerate my weight loss. Obviously, it's basically like, I don't want to say my life may depend on it because everything should turn out okay anyway, statistically, in terms of what they want to do next. But it improves my chances, even if it's a 1% chance that there could be a problem with the procedure or with the outcome, and I reduce it to a 0.5%. That's great. So essentially, what I have now mentally committed to, and I'm in the process of as we speak, is that I'm going to start skipping dinners at least every weekday. And if I get used to it and see toward the end of the week that it's not really that big a deal, I'll probably continue it right through the weekends as well. The goal is that I want to take what I've been doing that's kind of been working maybe for £1 a week on average and just accelerate it. I don't want to change everything I'm doing. I don't want to go try different methods when I've seen this work. I just want to take it further and to do whatever I can to accelerate the weight loss. So obviously I had already been skipping dinner once a week, twice a week, something like that, and now it's going to be every weekday. So you guys can know that when I'm doing a report or coming in and giving status, that it's not even that it's going to be a special thing anymore. Most days I'm going to be eating one meal a day from now on. And if that doesn't work, or I'm not seeing the progress that I want from that, I may start extending it to more time between meals. So it may go days at a time. I want to see the result, even just so that I can have this data and understand how my body's going to respond by just at first going to the skipping dinners every day, and just see what happens there, and then I'll decide, if I want to go further and start very seriously fasting 2 or 3 days in a row or something like that. Because, at this point, I want to get that weight off. I'm going to have this procedure in the next month, and I'd like to see a lot of weight come off by then, and continue, to lose weight, as it's going to help in recovery after that. And it's just at a point where, when I ask the cardiologist, hey, what's the most important thing I could do? And he says lose weight. And I haven't even discussed that I had already been losing weight with this particular doctor. It just lines up for me, right? So I need to get a lot more serious about it now. And that's kind of what I intend to do, and what's going on. So I wanted to put that out there. For anybody else that is also doing intermittent fasting and maybe you're not seeing the results you want so far, feel free to join, and to also maybe redouble your efforts. You do have a friend out here that's going to be doing that no matter what. It's a matter of, my health as stated by doctors now, and with particular acute symptoms that I'm having, and I need to do it. So I'm going to be accelerating my weight loss, and I think the best way to do it is exactly what I've been doing, but just take it further as needed to get the results that I want. It's also clear to me, and I've said this in previous videos, that the only thing that doctors and scientists have ever confirmed for sure that actually causes longevity in humans, causes your lifespan to increase, is reduced calories. So, there's this side benefit, aside from just, going on some random diet and, reducing calories slowly or that kind of thing. That, hey, if you can really reduce the amount of calories you're taking in, and, this fasting situation, being at the heart of it, and really just eat a lot less, that you're generally helping your body, and you're generally helping your longevity. And it's, going to be nothing but healthy for a person to do that. So that's really the route I want to go at this point. And like I said, I'm going to be hitting it hard, and I will continue to update weekly with my progress, and we'll see if my weight loss accelerates. I can put it this way: it's going to accelerate, and I will explain and tell you what I had to do to get that to happen. I'm going to take it in steps because, I'm not going to lie, it is hard, to really drastically change what you're doing, what your habits are, any habits really. But in terms of eating, I've found it especially hard, and it's not easy to just wholesale say, okay, well, I'm just going to go on a fast until I'm the weight that I want to be. I still think that would be pretty hard to do, and maybe somewhat impractical. I do have family support, and very grateful to my wife that, that she's willing to try to go this route with me. And, she doesn't feel good eating a ton of food in front of me. She doesn't really have much to any weight to lose whatsoever, but I do feel that everything I'm doing is going to be a healthier diet and healthier lifestyle anyway. And I think she feels kind of that way too. So main thing, I'm glad to have that family support. But that's it again. I still have my house in disarray, so they're still working on the kitchen, and there's just, stuff all over the house. So, what I post is going to have to look like this for a little while until I get my quote unquote studio back. But I still wanted to keep everyone up to date, and let you know what's going on. And, the main thing is there's this additional heart procedure that I'm going to need, and that's motivating the changes that I spoke about. All right, so keep me in your thoughts. Wish me luck, and I really do appreciate the support from everybody who gives it. And I'm going to continue to post these videos and these updates, and hopefully continue to do that for quite a long time. That's my expectation. All right. So I love everybody, and take care. And I will continue to post and let you know what's going on. All right. Bye bye.